Here's your tail of the tape. Raufeon Stots, 35 years of age. Marcus Breno Leal is 26. Both men 5 feet 7 inches tall. Pretty significant advantage on the arm reach for Rauf Stots, though.
Both here in Riyadh will conclude the night's early card with a showcase fight set for 3 5-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. At 5'7", weighing in 136 pounds even, the Bellator fighter in his first PFL matchup holds a solid professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses, fighting out of Rio Preto da Eva, Amazonas, Brazil, Marcos Breno Leal. And across the smart cage, his adversary, fighting out of the red corner at 5'7", weighing in 135 and 3/4 pounds. The former Bellator interim title holder makes his PFL debut with an impressive professional record, including 20 victories, 2 losses. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, USA, Raufeon Stots.
Mike Beltran to oversee this final bout on our early card. Marcus Breno Leal's in the black trunks. Raufeon Stots is in the blue.
Let's go.
Southpaw stance for Stots.
That was like a race to the center.
Yeah. Again, sprinters getting ready to come out of the blocks.
Oh,
Nice
man,
little inside kick.
I felt that myself.
Yeah.
Tries to return it with the outside low kick, but not nearly as impactful. Stots trying to stand his ground here and not bite on this twitchy movement of Breno.
I wonder how the open stance is going to change Stots' takedown ability.
Quick lead hand there from Stots.
I like those straights to the body from Breno Leal.
Very aggressive, the Brazilian here early.
And again.
Nice straight shots. Oh,
Man,
beautiful
that's beautiful.
combination.
Perfect.
Level change from Stots. Might have gotten a little unsteady there after the combo.
Stots is hurt here. He's trying to get his head off the center line, but you can see that scramble to wrestle. Breno Leal knows he's got a wounded animal in front of him, sinks a hook into the body. Man, this striking looks sharp.
Very, very sharp. Accurate.
Now a body kick from Breno Leal, returned by Stots. Stots selective with the strikes, but man, they're landing. Leal goes high. Oh, another right hand.
Caught him off balance and hit him at the same time.
Beautiful sprawl as well. I think he needs to switch that to one of those uppercuts that are dropped in the keys to victory. Oh, man!
Right hand made the legs of Stots go out from under him quickly. Recovery from the former Bellator interim champion, Raufeon Stots.
And the crack on those punches. It doesn't even really matter if Stots is getting his hands up because the power's going straight through the center.
Leal's keeping him against the fence, not letting him have any space to do anything, creating emotion, change the angles.
Stots looks like he's struggling to get started here a little bit. See how he's twitching now, he's reacting with his arms. He knows he's felt the power of Leal, who is not reserving any power for shots in the later round. I mean, Leal is thrown with everything in every single punch and kick. Love that hook to the body that he scoops in.
Twice now he's thrown that to the body and then the left hand onto the ear of Raufeon Stots. There's a nice left hand from Rauf.
Stots might be using his experience here. Just weather this early storm. He realizes this round has not started the way he had hoped. And he can see the enthusiasm in the movement of Leal.
Leal's containing him, keeping him up against the fence, not letting him have any space.
And this is usually what Stots does so well. That body kick almost sliced him in 2.
Thudding impact there from the kick to the midsection.
Single leg.
High single.
into a body lock, but that strong whizzer by Leal, keeping him in play. Beautiful work by Stots.
Gonna take second effort here by Stots to secure it.
Leal lets go of the whizzer. Now Stots heavy on his back. Approaching the 1 minute mark in this first frame. Raufeon Stots in the blue trunks, Marcus Breno Leal in the black. Pay-per-view portion of the card still to come. Scan now to buy. This is the last bout on our early card.
I would say it's fair to say that Breno Leal has probably won the first 4 minutes of this fight, but we've still got plenty more time to go. And with the experience of Stots, he might realize he needs to drag this into later rounds. Oh, this is beautiful
For the
work.
neck, head hunting. Doesn't have an anchor in, but he went right for the neck.
Tries to get to top position. A brief respite for Stots. This is good pressure as well. Like, the good thing with Breno Leal is that he dominates and bullies people because he throws power strikes. But that can be very, very draining if you're not managing that energy system. And that's where a veteran like Stots, his wisdom comes into play. He might be able to lean into that as this fight goes into the second round and start to claw this one back.
A few more seconds here in round number one. Raufeon Stots will finish on top of Marcus Breno Leal. Round two to come. Marcus Breno Leal, strong start to this fight, but found himself underneath Raufeon Stots, the two-time Division II champion in NCAA wrestling at the end.
Second round. Ready to fight. Ready to fight. Help, go.
See a little damage under the eye of Breno Leal. Something got through for Stots, perhaps on the ground in that final exchange. Sounds to me like the corner of Stots is trying to get him to throw hands to the face to bring the guard up so he opens the body attack up, or potentially the level change again.
Leal tried a knee. Stots, wise to it, stepped out of the way.
Man,
There's that body kick again.
He wound up for that one and returned the favors, Leal.
Leal tried a jab to the body.
Right. I like that jab to the body. I like the cross to the body used in the first round as well. I won't be surprised if we see Stots set up with the takedown again here. Doesn't want to be playing this sniper game with Breno Leal. It didn't work out very well for Stots in that first round.
There's the commitment on the strikes again from Marcus Breno Leal. TakedownShop.com, home to the #1 fight short in the world, worn by PFL pros. Scan to get a Takedown t-shirt for free, brought to you by Takedown, official apparel partner of the PFL. Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Dan Hardy here beside the PFL Smart Cage. Nice left hand from Raufeon Stots. Brett Okamoto also in the building, reporting from the locker rooms and cage side.
That was better for Stots. He followed through that time. First two punches missed. Nice level change timing.
After a very quick jab. Now Stots into the hips of Marcus Breno Leal.
It'd be tough to stop Stots from that position. Leal had a whizzer for a second, but it was way too shallow. Stots got a leg shelved, looking for that wrist control. Gonna try and take the base of Leal and flatten him out.
You can see these guys are over in the corner of Breno Leal. Kenny Johnson there, the wrestling coach, coaching his fighter through this position, explaining how he needs to break this grip, get himself off the fence. Beautiful work by Stots though.
That corner asking Leal not to capitulate, wants him to get up now. You do not want to waste energy getting buried underneath the top pressure of Raufeon Stots.
Job with elevation by Stots. Drags Leal back to the mat. He's got one hook in now, he's got his back.
He's Stots just a little bit too low on the back, really, to threaten the neck. He needs to either climb up or wrestle to top position. Nice work with that butterfly hook into the back of the leg, trying to kick his opponent's hips over. Stots into top position. Maybe looking for a neck attack here.
Oh,
Crucifix. Left hand going to work for Stots.
Leal's trapped a leg. It's going to give him a little relief.
Much better round here for Stots. Could be working on a straight arm lock here on the far side. Leal's wise to it, pulls his arm free.
Interesting. Stots had the left leg over the head and neck of Marcus Breno Leal, isolating it from that left arm. Gave it up.
There's an arm triangle. He'll try to slide through to the other side.
Yeah, he's got to get around these legs, though, and that's given Breno Leal the opportunity to close his guard. That was a nice shot straight down from the sky, came into the head. Setting up an armbar potentially. Stots needs to be wise to it and follow the hips. You can see Leal trying to cut that corner, foot on the hip. Stots is wise to it, though. Still vulnerable with the arms here, though. I can see what Leal's trying to work, but Stots' heavy forward pressure is just too much to create any kind of space for those legs, those hips to kick out, and the legs to come up and around and start to attack an armbar.
Final few seconds of this second frame. Last bout on our early card before we move to the pay-per-view portion of the evening. Francis Ngannou, Renan Ferreira in our main event. Final 5 minutes for Raufeon Stots and Marcus Breno Leal. As Dan mentioned, much better second frame for Raufeon Stots.
I would guess that this is 1 round apiece, so who goes out and imposes their will in this third round could very well take this fight.
Speed on the jab from Stots.
Such a long jab as well. He really is very good at extending his full shoulder out and relaxing the shoulder joint. There it is again. And because he's hanging it low in front of his waist, it's difficult to see it coming, but those counter shots from Leal. Stots has got to be cautious getting backed up against the fence here. It gives Leal confidence to throw with real power.
It gives Stots very few angles to escape any of it. Ooh, that body kick.
I think he's going to go up to the head in a moment, you know. I think he's been very disciplined with that kick. Keep sinking it into the body.
Nice left hand twice.
Don't be surprised if that head kick comes whistling up at the side in a minute and Leal is expecting a body kick.
Ooh, good left
nice
hand from Stots. Now he's got Marcus Breno Leal backing up.
For the first time in the fight.
Oh,
takedown from the Brazilian.
I wondered if he'd take the initiative and put the wrestling on Raufeon Stots, but he looks like he's tangled in a guillotine here. It's an arm-in guillotine, which is difficult to finish, but he's fighting it, he's showing it the respect it deserves, and Stots looks calm. I think he might use this to scramble, you know.
Exactly.
He doesn't have the hips of Marcus Breno Leal yet. Having to use those butterflies. Neck is out for the Brazilian.
Over 3 minutes, Stots cannot afford to spend the rest of this round on his back. He's got to create a scramble.
Not a position Stots finds himself in very often. Potentially an arm triangle set up again here, but on the opposite side now, Leal working for it. Stots, beautiful bridge over.
Look at that.
Very nice.
All the way to the top position. They just reversed half guard to half guard.
Beautiful sweep by Stots.
Last half a round, I still feel like this is all to play for. It could be decided in these next 2.5 minutes. Close guard for Leal.
Pay-per-view portion of the card going to start about 5 minutes past the top of the hour. little bit later than expected, but Raufeon Stots and Marcus Breno Leal have to finish their business before we get to the pay-per-view.
Drag back into the ring. He's got
He
it.
timed it. He got it. He squeezes at the tap. Raufeon Stots with the submission victory.
Very slick, very quick transition there. That was beautiful.
That was very, very slick. Saw the opportunity, jumped on it, dragged his opponent back into the rear naked choke. So as Leal is falling back into the arms of Stots, he sucked that under the chin. We're going to get a replay in a minute. I can't wait to see how this one played out. Let's take a look at this. So this is the sweep to start with. Beautiful bridge over, catches the near side leg and bridges into it, rolls his opponent over. Lands a few good shots, finds himself covering the hips. Leal postures up and straight away Stots drags him back, throws the hooks in, the arm goes under the neck at the same time. Let's take a look at this again. We're going to see Stots drag him back over here. Beautiful work, arm goes straight in, hooks are in, deep. What a lovely clamp on the neck. There was no escaping that.
Victorious again. Michael C. Williams makes it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rear naked choke brings on the tap official time, 3 minutes, 1 second. Round number 3, the winner by submission, Raufeon Stots.